What's going on, Libra? Welcome to your March 2024 mid-month reading. It's going to be a reading here for the rest of the month. I hope you're all doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in, my friends. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what the energies are here for you for the rest of the month. Let's see. Let's see. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, the King of Cups, the Devil, and you also pulled this Hermit here. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm not sure why this camera's a little bit blurry. Hopefully it'll focus here in a moment. Awesome. Interesting. I feel like this is actually a good turn of events here. Something that you're undergoing at this time. It's like the image that I'm getting here is like I see you kind of like rounding up like on the Wheel of Fortune and coming to the top. The reason why I say that is because you pulled the Six of Wands here in your outcome. Six of Wands is all about our success, our personal victories, the things that we commit ourselves to, follow through on, and then the next thing you know, we come out on top, or we come out successful, or something turns in our favor and becomes successful. And speaking of turning in your favor, you do have the Wheel of Fortune here for your overall energy. And so I feel like for the overall energy here for you for the month is like things are turning in your favor here. I actually think that there's a good transition here coming if it hasn't happened already here. But I definitely do sense like a change, but it's a good change here. I feel like the universe is like urging you and encouraging you here to stay committed to the process of something that you're doing here. I feel like at this time, something's actually requiring like a lot of strength. It could be like, you know, whether it's emotional strength, physical strength, it could be all forms of strength. I feel like your willpower is really being tested, especially with the Strength card here in your current energy. Strength card is my card that's all about willpower. It's like we're having to really tap into our inner strength. There's two sides of the Strength card actually. There's like tapping into our inner emotional, spiritual strength, and then there's also the other side, which is like the physical strength, right, of things and like using your willpower. So I feel here with the Strength card, it's like that's the energy going on with you at this time. In your future position, you pulled the Devil card. The Devil card, this is what I'm saying. I feel like it's wanting you to stay committed to the process of something. The Devil card, I'm not getting in this reading because there's a lot of positive cards. I'm not getting that this is a negative devil energy. The Devil card is simply just the archetype of Capricorn, and Capricorn just represents having to be critically tenacious in regards to the things that we want to achieve or the things that we're wanting to get done or finish or do. And so I'm kind of seeing you here in the future still having to really like focus and concentrate and stay disciplined, but I feel like it really all pans out really well for you with the Six of Wands and your outcome here. Even your advice is saying with the Three of Pentacles to remain tenacious. And the reason why I say that is because the Three of Pentacles is a card that deals with, well, it's Mars and Capricorn. And so Capricorn again is being critically tenacious, and Mars is a planet of action. And so I feel your advice here is to keep taking the disciplined action, stick to what it is that you're doing, put all yourself into it, put all your efforts into it, and I feel you'll be very successful, or you'll reach that pinnacle of success. You have the King of Cups here in your challenge. This is what it's almost as if you're having to persevere through something, and it could be really testing you emotionally. It's like you're having to really emotionally keep aligning yourself with your ambitions and your goals and your objectives here. King of Cups is like where we have to remain emotionally centered, and I feel like the way to really persevere and how to like channel your energies is to stay disciplined here, stick to the process of something, because I do feel it will be worth it. You pulled the Hermit card here in the position of something that you're unaware of. The Hermit is my card of where we may be needing some time of solitude and reflection. So one thing that you may be unaware of at this time is like, I feel like it's very important for you to take moments of solitude and to do deeper introspection and reflection when you need it, but to also not allow that to be an excuse to like escape something or to withdraw from something. It's like if you need to withdraw, the Hermit is saying like to withdraw so that way you can gain a deeper sense of introspection and reflection about your situation here. You pulled this 8th house card. It says mystery. Yeah, you may be wondering like, is this worth it? Is this all gonna, like, is this worth it? Am I gonna make it? Is there really gold on the other side of this rainbow? And I'm honestly saying yes. It's like the 8th house is just like you have to trust in the process. Things will reveal themselves, but you have to dig deep. You pull this wailing tree. It says reconciliations here. I feel like you could be reconciling things as well. I feel like this can be in like all areas of your life. It could be in relationships, of course, but it could also be in regards to your own personal self, your own inner world. Maybe there's a lot of spiritual healing that you're doing at this time here as well. Maybe you're reconciling things with inside your own self, is what I'm picking up here. So I feel like you are going through this process of where the growth and the healing and the personal success that you want is actually like requiring you to do deeper, having to go deeper with inside yourself. You pulled this Force card. It says diversity here. Yeah, and also this is all about diversifying things as well. Like there's not just one way of doing things. You can do things multiple different ways. And I feel this card is saying like the more diverse you can be, or the more open to diversity you can be, the better. It's like, yes, still commit yourself to the process of whatever this is, but also at the same time understand that you can go about your process by thinking different ways or doing things different ways as well. You pulled this trine card. It says sextile symbiosis. So this is, I feel like there's a natural, like you have this, I feel like now is the time, is like what I'm hearing. It's like divine timing, especially with the Wheel of Fortune being here. It's like the divine timing is here. And this is a perfect time and a perfect moment for you to capitalize on the opportunity and the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. You pull this Island card. It says detachment here. And this is also really related to the Hermit as well. It's like, this is about allowing yourself to detach from, I feel like it's detaching from like distractions, and really having to not isolate yourself, but come into a form of like solitude and introspection to gain a deeper sense of awareness about what your situation is and how you can go about completing this, or how you can go about getting success with this. And that may require you to really have to look deeper inside yourself and to become more aware of your circumstances and your situation, so that way you can find different tools and different ways that can help you navigate toward your success. But I do feel like there is a big victory and a big win here with the 6 of Wands. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune here for your overall energy. You pull the 4 of Cups here. I think there's almost like a part of you that may be kind of, it's almost in a way I see you here, maybe not trusting the process of something is what I'm seeing. And so you may be wondering, like, should you stick to this process? Should you not? I feel like the universe is saying like it'll be worth it to stick to it. But also you have to decide that as well. It's like if you don't feel like it's worth it, then it's okay to have a change in direction, right? But with the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups, I feel like the universe is wanting you to look at the positive changes that are on the horizon. Sometimes we can get so caught up in the moment of things not going our way, or us kind of facing difficulty, and we lose perspective. And so I feel like the universe is saying here, it's like to expect positive, to understand that you're moving in a positive direction. You may not be where you want to be right now, but if you keep yourself committed to the process, then you will be. Clarify the Strength card. In your current energy, you have the 9 of Swords. I feel like you could be experiencing like a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress here. It's almost like you've been going through this form of like a nightmare here, Libra, or it feels like a nightmare, or you just feel like, oh my God, there's stress and there's anxiety. But this is about really taking control of your mind. The 9 of Swords is Mars and Gemini does deal with the mind, and Mars deals with energy, right, and action. It's like our mind is kind of all over the place. And with the Strength card, I feel like the universe is saying like the best thing you can do at this time is to take this nervous energy and to channel it into what it is that you're trying to do, right? Instead of being caught up in analysis paralysis or just overwhelmed. But to also like take control like of your mind here as best as you can. Clarify this King of Cups in your challenge. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's like it's almost like emotionally, it's like you kind of want to give up on something. It's like you don't want to invest your time and your energy possibly, or you're finding it difficult to stick to the process here. Because I feel like it's just like emotionally, you're just like, I kind of see here that it's testing you. But the Three of Pentacles is telling you to definitely stick with the process here. Yeah. Your advice is the Empress, Three of Pentacles. It's like the abundance and what it is that you want to create and what it is that you want to harvest is going to take you being disciplined and still working on what it is that you're working on. I know it's like, this is kind of like a very straightforward message, but I feel like it's almost like your situation is very straightforward. And so like, you just have to like, your advice is to like keep putting your all into something, and you will reap the rewards here with the Empress and create and enjoy what it is that you've been wanting to achieve. Clarify this Devil card in the future position. You pull the Judgment here. Yeah, it's like you're kind of being tested. I think your commitment to a process here is being tested, right? The Judgment, the Devil card. The Devil card is like we have to be critically tenacious, and the Judgment is like where we're feeling like this deeper sense of inner profound, difficulty or stress or tension. But we have to like see our way through something, So I feel like the universe is saying here, like just to stay committed to the process and trust in the process and trust in the divine here. Clarify this Hermit in the position of something that you are unaware of. You pull the Five of Cups here. Yeah, I mean, you could be disappointed. Maybe there's emotion, like there's these challenging emotions. Like the Five of Cups is the river of tears. It's like he's navigating these difficult emotions and he's having to like let them go, right? You can see that river in the back, and the river represents like releasing resistance, and that's your fastest way forward through the difficulty of the emotions that you're experiencing. And the way you can do that is with the Hermit. The Hermit is introspection and reflection and taking solitude to yourself, to be mindful and to be aware of what your emotions are and where the resistance is. And once you become aware of that resistance, it's like you can lean into like releasing the resistance. You get what I'm saying? It's like what you resist persists. And I feel like, but if you face the resistance of something, then you're well on your way to the Six of Wands here in the outcome with victory and success. So let's clarify this Six of Wands here in the outcome. Four of Swords, yeah. Finally, peace of mind, being able to relax, being able to see the bigger picture. Like Four of Swords is when we've overcome something difficult and we're able to now see things differently, and it brings peace and tranquility. And also too, it's like the blessings that you're praying for with the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is your blessings and this is what you've been praying for. And I feel it's going to make you very happy. And I feel like you're going to be very proud of yourself by sticking to the process of something here. Making it through to the other side, Libra. Let's pull your extended outcome here. Pull the Four of Wands. So this is a victory, right? This is a personal celebration here. This is something that you've been wanting and desiring coming to fulfillment. World card, the completion of something here as well, something that you're finally doing, something that you're finally completing, and it's bringing a form of celebration. King of Pentacles here as well. Oh yeah. Not only is it bringing a form of completion and celebration, but it's also like very rewarding. The King of Pentacles is when he has mastered the material world. Like he has mastered something that he's put his all into, and now he's able to reap the benefits and the rewards and the blessings. The grapes on his cloak actually represent blessings, and so these are major blessings here that you're receiving from this situation. You pull this Ascendant card, it says entrance here. The Ascendant is like when we first gain consciousness. It's like when we become aware of ourselves. So right now, I feel like you're having to do a lot of deeper introspection and reflection, and you're having to really become more aware of your inner self and your inner world. And through that process, although it is difficult, you transform into a newer self, and you have a more understanding of yourself, and you become a more whole and complete, integrated individual. So keep going, Libra. You're right there. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. Also click the notification button bell as well. It'll notify you whenever I upload your videos. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And otherwise than that, I will talk to you all later. Bye, Libra.